Hi, I'm Alex Tabarrok from George Mason University. Everyone knows that pollution is bad, but what we're learning from recent studies is that pollution is much worse than we thought. Pollution, it reduces people's health, it also reduces their IQ, it reduces their productivity, it makes it harder to work, it makes it harder to get to work. So there's a variety of ways in which pollution actually reduces GDP. So recent research, both in the United States and in India, has shown that school children who are exposed to more pollution, they do less well on tests. In addition, if a child, particularly in India, is born in a month and a place where pollution is extremely high, that child tends to have a deficit which lasts their entire lifetime. Their height is lower, they tend to be more stunted, and they have perhaps IQ and health deficits which don't show up until many years later, but still injure them. So one thing that India needs particularly is better measures of the amount of pollution. There are not enough meteorological stations to measure PM 2.5, the most deadly kind of small particles. I think if we had better measures, we would understand even more how deadly pollution is for infants and for older people as well. The creation of emphysema, cancer, heart disease. There are many negative effects which are associated with pollution, which have been shown in other countries, but which are going to be even bigger in India. So I think one of the ironies is that countries like India spend a lot of money and time and effort improving the education of their students, improving human capital. And yet at the same time, pollution is an attack on human capital. Pollution makes it more difficult to work. It reduces people's IQ. It makes it, people have health problems. So for all of these reasons, when we are spending more on education, we're then pounding back on with pollution. We are reversing what we have done with education. So I think if we want a human capital society, we want a society for the information age, we want a society where people are working with their minds, then what we must do is to make sure that we are not impeding that with pollution.